I don't need to talk about it. I want to leave. Can we leave, Joe? Drop the beer. Stop, Joe.
Wait,
Give me this.
It's an open bar.
I don't give a damn. I'm leaving.
Sorry, I had to laugh at that moment. We followed Terra Jolé for 6 seasons, now in her Lifetime's hit series Little Women LA, a show she also produces.
Tara's new book is titled Fierce at 4'2", and we know that about you. You are fierce. How are you
Thank
doing?
you. I'm so good, and I'm so happy to be back with you guys. It feels like home here.
You're welcome.
That's what we do. We create that environment. Congrats on this book. I know it takes a lot of work. You know, so many interesting things, just reading your life story a little bit. I didn't realize that just the statistics alone for your condition, dwarfism, is 1 in 30,000 people actually have a chance, average-sized people have a chance of raising a child or bearing a child who has dwarfism.
Both my parents were average, and it runs nowhere in my family. So both of you, when you have more children or have children.
We're done.
I'm holding out. You can have a little person. You too can have a little person. It's like winning the lottery. 1 in 30,000, better chances.
But your story's so interesting too, because back then, not as much research, and your mom especially never had the talk with you that you were unique.
You know, I think that, like, it's weird because some people really expect, like, okay, my daughter or my son is going to come home that day and say, why am I like this? And my parents really never had that talk with me. And I think that they were both kind of expecting that one day I would ask them, but I almost expected them to come to me, and that never happened. It was never like, this is why you're little. And they were very comforting with my education, and so I definitely knew the difference between a little person versus an average-sized person. I just thought it was normal. Like, I thought all average-sized parents have little people.
Well, it's great that they, in that way, they kind of wanted you to be mainstreamed and to do what everybody else is doing. But I know that they also, your mom, I think, didn't allow you to perform as well, didn't allow you to dance because she said of your condition, right?
No, actually, it was the school district. So the school district told me that I wasn't allowed, it was a private school, told me that I wasn't allowed to perform because they were scared about what the other students and what the teachers would think. And my mom told me, oh, don't worry, it was raining that day. And my mom actually protected me from what the truth was. I was 5 years old at the time, and that was the first time that I ever wanted to perform on stage. And I really value her for doing that for me, because as a child, that could have really messed with my head.
Right.
But she always was very wanting me to perform. She just always wanted me to put education first.
And dance for you then became your ticket. What is this Lindsay Lohan story?
Oh, my
There's a big chapter there that Lindsay sort of changed your game.
Yeah.
She did. You know, I was performing as a impersonator where I wasn't doing necessarily what I wanted, like my dream job, but I was able to sing for a living. And it was such a great opportunity. And this story is in the book. And then overnight.
This is so great.
This is the Britney Spears? Or
I was Mini Britney.
Cute.
It's Mini Britney. Beep. Anyways, so it's the craziness. So I actually was like, okay, well, I kind of look like her, and this whole like Kevin Federline thing was going on, and everybody was scared of that, and everybody wanted the old Britney. And at that time, I was like, let's do it, and it was so successful. And I I truly believe that Lindsay Lohan gave it to me, because that day she came to see me perform, and it was like my second performance ever.
Yeah.
And it was at this place called The Box. Sorry, guys. Anyways, it was at this place called The Box in New York City, and I'll never forget, TMZ was just waiting, and lo and behold, Britney performed earlier that day. Lindsay went to that concert, and then she went to see me perform at The Box, and it just went crazy. It was like she left Britney to see Mini Britney, and it was great. It was like, how do these people get my phone number? I mean, overnight, it was so great.
And there was the picture, right? There's a picture then of the two of you that went viral, and
there was, and I'm grateful. I mean, she was in a rough time in her life, and she was super friendly. I have nothing negative to say about her. I am totally grateful, and it's been a whirlwind ever since.
And we never knew all the history of your performance before Dancing with the Stars, even.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't really dancing. I was just like copying, trying to like mimic other people's performances.
Oh, you still have it. Yeah.
We can do it right now. That's the move that I love. This one, the sweep. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, it was good.